Good evening, YouTube. This is MTP Flyers, and tonight we're going to do an unboxing of the H1 handy recorder and see the differences between that and the H4n. The biggest difference is the price tag. The H1 is only about $87, and the H4n, with a lot more options, is $285. We'll get into the differences later on. Tonight we want to primarily look at the H1 and give you a taste of each. So, let's get to the unboxing. First things first, guys, you're going to get your 2 gig micro SD card with this, and you actually have a bigger SD card so you can slide it into your computer. You have your directions and whatnot, so we're not necessarily worrying about that at the moment. Comes with a battery, and here's the device. Very, very light compared to the H4n. Not too bad. It's going to be nice to take to CES with me. So this is where your micro SD is going to slide in here. So we'll just go ahead and slide that in. Very easy to get in. It clicks in just like every other one. I'm not necessarily a fan of the micro SD, but you know what? In a small device like this, that works out good for me. So we're going to slip the battery in here. 1 AA battery. And once that's in, let's take a look around the device. We're going to record this in the H1 as we look around the screen here. You've got your display and your record button. You have your input level, which your volume rockers up and down, and your line in if you want to use a microphone in addition to this. On the other side here, we have our record format, audio level, and low cut, which we'll get into in the review. Not too sure about that at the moment. On the other side of the device, we have a USB port. You've got your power button to hold. You've got your trash can to dump out stuff. You've got your rewind, your play, your pause button, your fast forward. And of course, you have your input level up and down, and then a line in jack. And on the bottom you have your speaker to listen back. So guys, we're recording this portion with the H4n, so if you can tell a difference, let me know which one you like, which one you don't like. This is just a quick unboxing of the H1. This is what I will probably be using at CES. You guys let me know down below. Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and I'm going to throw this at the end of the video. I just want to show you guys a little bit of what I go through when I want to shoot a product. And in this case, we're doing the Zoom H1 that I got for Christmas. So let me just show you guys exactly how I got the shots that I got that you just saw in the video. The flippy-turny part of the video, as you can see here, it's very, very bright because I have the lights shot down looking at it. Now you saw me actually move around the unit itself, and I was showing it to you. Now this is where I was standing right here, reaching up and under without having the camera see me, shooting that around to spin this around, to actually sit here and do this as I spin it around. Now the other shots you saw, now I did have this sitting like this in the one close-up shot that you saw there when I showed the screen turn on and showed you some of the buttons. I went to do that and I didn't like the way it shot, so what I did was I took still shots with the Panasonic camera that I have, and I zoomed down it so you could see those, and I did that effect in Final Cut Pro. But I used the standard lens, and I have my 50mm lens that I shot with that to give it a depth of field. And the one shot you did see where I took away from the box and went back to the H4n to talk a little bit about that, I used this, and I actually did that a few times to make it smooth so I can transition from a sharp box to on the H1n to show the H4n. That's just the H1 to the H4n back there. So that's pretty much what I went through to do that. The lights I moved around quite a few times to get the shot because the lighting was not bright enough, so I actually had the lights over here on that and put the lights up like that. So just to show you guys what we do go through certain times going through a product shot. To do that, lighting is all I gotta say. Just because you have lights set up around you and it looks good, you definitely want to get light on both sides, and it doesn't have to be the box lighting like this. Just something that's going to give you enough bright light and as white as possible. You don't want that yellow tint when you're shooting a video. I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice, but you can, keep it as clean and as bright as possible. So right now I have 2 lights. I have a third light if I wanted to go from the back and push it to the front, but it seemed to turn out pretty well the closer I got the lights to where I was going. So that's just a quick look and what I go through, guys, and where I have the camera set up sometimes, and you know, I had it over top like this, and then of course I use the Panasonic that I'm shooting right now with to show you that. If you have any more questions, shoot down below. Other than that, thank you guys very much, and you take it easy. See ya!